The ice sculptures at Confederation Park are one of the highlights of Winterlude. Ice carvers from around the world work their magic, turning blocks of ice into shimmering works of art. There's even a bust of Conservative Senator Mike Duffy, which melted a bit in the sun today. The heat has been on Senator Duffy and others over their expenses, and the stories seem to have had an impact on how Canadians view the Senate. An exclusive new poll for Global News and Post Media found more than 3/4 of Canadians now want the Senate either reformed or abolished. The poll found 42% of Canadians think it's time to reform the Senate. 36% say it should be abolished. 22% think the Senate is fine the way it is. And there's more. Since 2007, the number of people who want to scrap the Senate has risen by 10 points. The number of Canadians who think it's worth saving with reforms has dropped by 15%. Our chief political correspondent, Tom Clark, joins me now. Tom, do you think politicians in this town are worried about this and will respond in any way?
I think they'll respond this way, Donna. I think that they will see that this confirms that a large majority of Canadians are saying enough of this nonsense. Something has to be done. So expect the tone to change. In terms of any action, I doubt it very much. Two reasons. First of all, the two main parties, the Liberals and and the Conservatives, who are the only parties in the Senate, are too invested in the Senate to really move anything along. They're not in a hurry to do that. Secondly, any political party knows what happens when, as a political party, you put your finger on that hot stove of constitutional change. You're going to get burned. And so nobody's in a hurry to do that.
So has anyone come up with any ideas on how to address this dissatisfaction among Canadians?
Believe it or not, the answer may lie in the Senate itself, or at least from one of the senators. Yes, democracy is breaking out right here on Parliament Hill. Huey Segal, who's a Conservative senator, has suggested simply this: give the problem to the people and let the people give guidance to the politicians. A national referendum to ask simply, do you want to reform the Senate? Do you want to get rid of the Senate? What do you want to do with this place? It wouldn't be binding. It wouldn't change anything right away, but it would mean that any politician who didn't abide by the idea of reform or change would be doing so against the wishes of the electorate, and that's never a smart thing to do if you're an elected politician.
So look for a referendum then.
Well, we can always hope. Yeah.
Tom Clark, thanks.
Thanks very much.